Have you ever wondered if you have a mind that is ready for success? Do you already feel like you have a mind built for success? Have you ever wondered if there's more to just thinking that you're going to be successful?
Open your mind.
Well, in this video, I have 3 tips that'll help you figure out if you truly have a mind set for success. Coming up. Welcome to the channel where we rise up together for positive change. If you're new here, this is Peasant Uprising, where I share my life story with you and the ways that I've been able to improve my life, and I want to help you improve yours, so stick around. In this video, we're going to talk about having a mindset for success, and are you really setting your mind up for real success? Lots of people in the world want to be successful. Who wouldn't want to be successful? Having the mind set properly to really be successful can actually be harder than one might think. Starting with tip number 3, you want to really do a self-assessment and understand where you're at right now and take a look at your situation as a whole. Do kind of a macro top-level view of your life and your situation and the things you're doing right now, and compare that to the things that you want, the things that you want to achieve, and the things that you want to have in your life, and how you want to be represented, and how you want your position to look like, where you're going to be content and happy with it. Now that might involve a little bit of kind of drawing things out on paper and really seeing things listed out. So here's where I'm at, this is what I'm doing, here's the things I have, and you can line that up, let's say in one column here, and then in another column you could put the goals, the wants, the things that you're after here. And what that'll allow you to do is really compare and contrast where you're at versus where you want to go. The next step, step number 2, is to really understand what it means to be successful. So in your situation, what does that look like? Now it's kind of on the tails of tip number 3, but tip number 2 is a little more in-depth at what does success really look like for you? What is it that you're going to be completely satisfied with at the end result of achieving success? It might be something that is ongoing for you. So perhaps a lifelong goal of achievements that you have laid out, something that you want to work on for the long term. That's quite possible. There are many options that you could fit into that kind of realm. You want to outline what success really looks like for you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and leave a like and a comment. I want to hear from you guys about this topic. And tip number 1, really understanding inside what it is that is making you want to be successful. You have to answer the why. What is it right now that says to you, you are not successful enough? What is it that you sit and think about every single day that pushes you to want for more? That pushes you to want to have something greater than what you're doing right now? If it's super compelling and pulls you away from your daily routines quite often, chances are there's something more that you need and something more that you want to go after. So step number 1 is the biggest step to really grasp and figure out. And then really utilize that motivation, that push, that inner drive once you see what it is. Really utilize it to your advantage so that you can push yourself for more. This is what I've done in my life. I've sat and looked at my situation time and time again. I've looked at where I'm at, where I want to go, and then I've examined what success really looks like for me and determined what it really would mean to me to be successful. And then the final step is really looking at the inner drive, the thing that tells you this has to be what you need to do now. You have to push for more, you have to go after this thing. you're not as successful as you want to be, so this is what you need to do. Setting yourself up for a successful mindset, you can break it down into these 3 simple tips, and it can be easy to get yourself started. Now obviously in a lifelong situation, you're going to be presented with this situation time and time again, so you're going to have to reassess, realign, and refocus on the next set of goals, the next whatever it is for you. But this is a method that you can use recurringly. You can have that come back around. You can implement it every time something comes up, or anytime you feel like maybe you want for something more. You want to really sit down and figure out where you're at, where you want to go. You want to figure out what success looks like for you. And then you want to examine the reason why internally you're being pushed to do this. Once you understand those 3 things, then you'll have a mindset for success. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.